Was that real? Or okay, I guess it was.
I don't know. Oh no.
I never trust him.
I know. Good morning. Welcome to Lawful Stupid RPG and Greyhawk Classic Adventures. A couple of announcements. We have a YouTube channel, which if I ever get off my lazy backside, I'll post the latest video up there. Sorry, I'm running behind on that one. Also, we have a Discord, so please come join us there so you can belittle us for being late and making stupid comments and never knowing when the stream starts. On a better announcement note, Dark Sun will be returning on April 5th. So you'll get to watch some actual good role players and DMs for a change. But for now, you have us. Any other announcements?
Poor fuckers.
No.
I mean, I have announcements, but they don't pertain to the game.
Well, we'll keep them limited to the game today. So
Everybody's penicillin is kicking in nicely.
Where we left off last week, the group of you had finally settled down to get some rest because you have been going for several days fighting your way around this cavern. As you woke up from your rest about 2-3 o'clock in the morning time frame, the entire cavern shook with a sound that was like rolling thunder. Dust and rocks fell from the ceiling, and the door across from the area you chose to rest, the cleric's chambers, vanished as though it was pulled away. And at the end of that, you heard this noise that was like a dying man's last breath being inhaled. And that is where we pick up today.
I hope there's no dragons.
Nope, let's leave.
Ulfgar, ever heard anything like that?
Have I heard anything like that?
Yeah, thundering gods, what was that?
Actually, Ulfgar, I'm going to say yes, you have.
From that big fun thing that shaped my background?
Possibly. You've definitely been following the storm, so you've heard thunder, but you've also been around when people have passed on.
Mm-hmm.
You've heard that death rattle. Although this one was louder and reverberated and almost sound like the earth itself.
So something presumably very large.
Possibly.
Gil, I don't want to assume, but I'd have to imagine you've been near someone as they have taken their final breath.
Sure, when the captain got all crunched up, he didn't breathe much after that.
Well,
To me, it sounded... Tarek?
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Well, I've seen and heard quite a few people pass on, but I've never seen a door disappear. So could be a little different.
All I'm saying is it sounded like that, but on something really big, from something really big.
Well, I don't like that. But wait. If it's something big, when it made it sound like it's dying, there's usually some good things around. So maybe we should have a look. We never did find that other bell, and we can't leave it down there.
And outside of those grates that Ravenin found, I don't think we have any other way to go outside of the entrance.
But Cherry, you're just a sort of person with knows things, wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think it might have been?
Well, it sounded like somebody dying, honestly. But I've never really heard anybody dying before because no one's ever died in school. Well, there was that one time that a teacher almost. Well, while she's... Would she have ever heard anything or have any idea?
I mean, I don't know. She's been a little sheltered most of her life, hasn't she, Ravenin? So yeah, and so yeah, I think it at school, if something like that were to happen, they would have shuffled all the students away.
That's kind of what
They
I was
wouldn't want to do
thinking.
anything that was going to disrupt your frou-frou lifestyle. So,
Or
no, I would say
studies.
that's new to you.
I don't know if you're at Hogwarts, they stick you on the front line, so I don't know.
That's why I didn't go to that school.
Yeah, but they don't. But the bad guy doesn't have a nose, and he said they nose things. So.
Oh,
Oh.
right.
Well, I guess that's why he lost then. He didn't knows nothing.
Right.
So yeah, it could have been a spell. It could have been like water or something, or I don't know.
Would you figure it didn't happen again?
Well, there's one way to find out.
Well, hopefully not. It was kind of creepy.
Ooh. Well, you're both right. So, well,
I mean, I guess we could see what it is.
well, if it was something big, then maybe Hem would. She go about the wilds and whatnot. Do you know anything big enough that would make it sound like that?
I try to stay away from the really, really big things because they can't see me and I might get smushed. But I don't think I ever heard anything that big die.
Maybe somebody has a cold.
But,
They sound
wait.
pretty creepy whenever they're getting sick or have hay fever.
well, hold on. Sometimes, if there's a big enough hole or a small enough hole and the wind blows over it, it might make a noise.
Well, we are in a big hole, aren't we?
So it was the wind?
Maybe.
Must
don't
have been
know.
a wind.
We would have to go and look and see what it was that actually caused the sounds.
Well, I mean, yeah, we could, I guess. We don't exactly have the best track record for going and looking at things because then we usually get attacked. But, you know, there's a
Well,
first
I
time for
was
everything.
thinking, isn't the boss still kind of beat up? I hate to see anything happen to him. So, I think first priority, make sure the boss is safe.
Is it dark?
We're inside a cave, yes.
You're in
Yes.
a cave. Yes.
Sweet. Well, okay. So I had to work last week, so I don't know where the F you put us.
The same cave you've been in the week before that, and the week before that, where it's been dark.
It's like a home to me.
Well, I could turn
DM
into a bat and go look, but somebody has to protect my fawn with their lives. Raven.
DM, could you remind me about 2E to Chops' point? There isn't any inherent healing from long rests in this system, correct?
You get 1 HP.
Okay.
2 if you're in a. You can get up to 2 if you're in a very nice, relaxing place. With,
You mean this isn't
all the
5-star
amenities.
accommodations?
And no,
Rude.
you are in the chambers of the live cleric. That
The evil
everybody
cleric?
misspelled
Yeah.
his name. Yes,
Chelsea, do you have
the vile
healing?
cleric. Yes.
Do I have healing?
Yeah.
No?
Like the proficiency.
Yes. I actually think I do have that.
Maybe.
Okay.
Let me go look.
Before we move forward, who actually is really, really hurt?
I am really, really hurt relative to how I generally feel. Compared to others, it might not be.
I am half
bad.
elf. Actually, I'm much less than half elf.
Okay, because I can do one big healing, and then the other healings I can do is only a little bit.
Let's see if Chelsea's got healing proficiency.
I have the proficiency, but I don't have any healing spells.
No. So if you rolled a proficiency,
I'm able to heal twice with
Go bump
my gifts.
that.
Right. So you passed. So now roll a 1d3 for me, a 1d3 for anyone else that needs healing. Just roll a d6 and half it.
I'm trying to find the dice. D6.
Yeah,
Do you have-
I'm on your
Alright.
side here, Chael. I mean,
Thank you.
we've been playing a roll
Right.
20 for a couple of years. One day
Do you
you'll find the
have-
dice.
Yeah. So 1 point for me.
I use
and-
D&D Beyond.
Do you have herbalism?
Yes.
Because there's
Somewhere in there.
I believe there's a bonus to that as well. No.
No.
I
A
get,
bonus
I
to
get
her
the
roll.
feeling that every one of you has your medicinal marijuana card because you all have
That's what it
Yeah.
feels like.
I don't have herbalism or healing.
Right, so
I
who else
no
needs
weed.
who else needs healing? House
I'm
does.
going to.
So
Here,
roll
I
a
need to roll
d6 for house.
Well, I can say with certainty I don't have any kind of card like that. I'm very allergic
Right.
to smoking
So
weed.
house gets 1 hit point as well. Does anyone else need healing? No. Okay, so that's basically what you can the battlefield medicine that you can do for the day.
Sweet. I can
If-
keep you from
Now,
dying. Does my
so-
fawn need any?
There is things that you could do later on, but you have to prepare them. Like you can make battlefield like almost like a healing potion, but not as powerful.
Molotovs?
No.
How bad does Ulfgar look?
Above table, I'm 7 out of 42.
Oh, he's
So you look great. Got it.
He's a furball. He looks like crap.
He looks
Generally
fluffy.
run
Fuzzy.
down. But that's my.
I will
that's
give
my-
him my. I'll walk over and I'll give him my 6-point lay on hands.
Thank you, Terry.
I am 9 out of 19, so I'm not as bad as Ulfgar.
I'm going to save my healings in case we're in a more of a pickle.
Yeah.
I have a yodeling pickle.
We'll just have to be a little more careful.
Yeah. Yes. It's a good lesson.
Just
I-
think it's going to be a good example for all of us not to walk in front of the axe blade. Yes.
We must remember this is 2nd edition and not 5th edition. So there's a guy that nearly died last week.
Exactly. I don't know what happened. No one here, but sounds like something you stop it. I am not going to work right now.
Who's she whispering to?
The devil on my shoulder.
I'll head down and have a look.
All right. Be careful.
I will move silently and sneak.
Where are you sneaking to?
Where the door was. Hiding shadows works. Move
Cam,
silently.
could you ping where the door is?
Didn't work.
Was
Or yeah, was. Oh, okay.
To the left.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everything you own in the box to the left.
I
Right.
imagine we all move that direction.
Yeah, I would have moved in that direction because I have shield and I would be holding up said shield. Where's my shitty goat? There it is.
okay, but Ravenin was going to sneak ahead of everyone else, correct?
I thought he meant through the door.
I can go
Or
through
through
this
the-
door. Yeah.
Okay, so
I thought-
if that's the door, then I would actually be up here. Goat behind you guys.
And I will stay behind Gil as he requested.
You'll probably notice that I'm not very quiet, but I am hidden.
All right.
I'll peek around.
As you approach the room, you can see where the hinge structure that held this door in place has just been the hinges are bent, pulled loose from the wall, and on the far side of a pool that covers the bottom of the floor there, on the other side of it, you can see the splintered pieces of the door. It is just obliterated. Whatever drew it in just shattered it on the far side of the wall. And you catch this faint smell as you walk in. It takes you a moment, but it's that smell you get when like an oil lamp has been recently extinguished, that kind of a smoky smell. So apparently there was a light on this room. And as you look around, you can see oil lamps that have that dull glow like they were recently just snuffed out. In the center of the room, there's this natural basin of probably the cleanest, clearest water you've seen down here so far. Fills most of the floor in here, and the water's just very gently bubbling. Looking through the room, let me reveal a little bit more in here real quick.
Talking about
for
those
you.
smells, is it the one where like you've lit a match and then it goes out? That's my
Yeah.
favourite smell. I love that.
The chamber has the 3 exits. You knew about the door that you had unlocked to the north. As you look over that way, that door is no longer there.
Okay.
The doorway that you're coming through, and then there's a hallway, cavern hallway, whatever you want to call it, that goes off to the
You
west.
say it's clear water, yes? I can see into it.
Yes,
Are there any shapes in there?
just the bubbling of the water. I mean, from your distance, that's all you can see. If you want to get closer, you can. That's up to you.
I will. Obviously, I'm hidden in shadows, so I will move closer just to have a look, like silently. I'll say silently, but until I can roll again, I'll just peer into the water, the clear water.
As you look in the water, you don't see anything in it, but you do know that the water the bubbling seems to move away from you. Kind of like it becomes stiller water right next to you, and the bubbling moves off a ways.
Have I got any idea what that could be?
I don't know. Do you? You could always roll me some intelligence and see.
I roll you an intelligence. I'm very intelligent. It's a 3 out of 16.
Sorry, my screens just went bonkers on me. Okay. There can be odd things. I mean, it's a natural spring will bubble. You've seen that. Natural springs don't tend to become still when you approach them and move. There are definitely things that can live in the water that may not be directly visible at all times. You've heard tale of, I guess a creature would be the best way to describe it, that it's an elemental creature. It's made up partly of water. They tend to be very aggressive, though. So the
great.
fact that it would move away from you would seem odd.
I'll turn around to Tirig. Come on, but quietly. I will move. I will try to move a bit more silently now. I've got new footing, if I can.
Okay.
And I'll just say, yeah, all right, I'm on my way. And I'll just start walking over.
And that's still a fucking no. What am I stepping on? I'm a fucking shit
Well,
rogue.
You know you're coming off of the sand that you were in, and you're getting onto stone floor, so it's just stuck to your shoes, and it's like every time you take a
Like
step.
kitty litter.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
And all I'll say is to see the water and say, don't you worry, none. I'm not going to tap the water like I did last time. I don't think we need that.
And I stopped just before the water with the 10-foot pole right over it. Oh, we're not going to touch this one.
No, don't touch the water. Leave things alone. We don't want
Stop it.
another fight.
There might be a pet in there.
No.
All right.
And I'm following in.
I will look around the corner.
Right. The cavern makes a U-turn down here and begins to slope upwards at a fairly steep rate.
No dead bodies or anything that we've seen.
Nope, not so far.
I move round the corner and have a look up the slope.
All right. This stairwell goes up, or stairwell, the slope goes up for a good 40 feet
And then
and
is it new map
continues on
time?
past that. It
I
is.
I will
new
head
map
up the
time.
slope then.
Is the water doing
Dun,
anything?
dun.
I'm watching the water.
The bubbling's moving around as you guys come through. As people walk by it, like when Gil got up there, the bubbling moved away from it, and as people walk around, it's kind of like staying on the far side. So whatever it is that's in here seems to be a little bit unnerved at the moment, almost like the entire place just shook with a roll of thunder and the breath of a dying person sound.
All right. Well, I'm going to leave it alone since it's leaving me alone. Now I'm going to come up here. Where's Goat?
So the map that we are going to, if you will scroll up a little ways, you'll be able to see it. Keep going, keep going, keep going. There you go. All right. I assume you're taking your time moving up this since you're not moving so quietly, or are you just charging on ahead? You're muted or something because I cannot hear.
I'm trying to
a word you're
move
saying.
quietly, but you know when you start accidentally kick a stone now and again, and what's the matter with me? Because I know I'm injured. I'm kind of like holding onto the wall now and again, moving.
Well, you have 60 feet of vision, so I'm assuming you're moving slowly.
Yes.
And you would stop as soon as you saw something. So I'm going to move you back to about the point that Tirig is at right now, because I think you would begin to spot something as you moved into that area.
All right. I'll move back so I can make room. I'm a kind person.
All right. Did that reveal? Or
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
What are they?
So as you're moving up the ramp, you see these creatures milling about, kind of, they look very unsettled. You get a good view of them at this point, and I think we had determined you might have some familiarity with what a goblin is, even though you haven't been directly around them. So I'm going to say the first three up there, Goblin A, B, and C, they seem a little bit unsettled, but you got to watch out for that last one, because Goblin D, you got to watch out for him. He looks a little different.
Which color is Goblin D?
Let's call him the orange one.
I go back and I whisper to Gil. Hey, Gil. Your crossbow, how powerful is it? They're all standing in a row. Maybe you can get some collateral damage. What collateral means is when you shoot one, the bolt goes through it and hits the next one.
That would be pretty funny.
Yeah.
Oh, what if I could? Imagine the look on the second one's face. When and what about the third one?
I imagine the look would be a hole through its head.
The third one looks a bit different. Maybe it's the leader. I'll move up ahead. I'll try to be a bit more quiet this time. But if you
That's
shoot
not
them,
quite what I meant.
you shoot them. Start shooting. They look a bit scared.
Start shooting. Okay.
I will point out that you are on a slope.
Yeah, that's what I said
So
when he
while
moves up.
Ravenin is close enough to maybe see them up the slope because it is fairly steep, Gil is way too far back to be able to get a good shot on these guys. He would have to be almost to the end of the ramp.
I'm going to try and move silently again, please, for third time fucking lucky. Thank you. I'm going to move up.
Good luck.
Into the shadows here, back against the wall, and I'm going to wait for Gil's shot. That's what I wait for.
So as you crest the top of that, you're going to get a better view of the room.
Oh. And when I come to the top and I realise that I haven't told Gil about the other four. It'll be okay.
It'll be fine.
And then I remember that Gil can't see shit unless there's fucking a lantern in here. Is there any light in here?
There's actually, it is a little bit brighter in here than it was before. It seems that there is once you get up across the top of that and a little ways away, so probably about, come on, Ping, about this area right here.
Yeah.
You start to notice there's some like fungus or something bioluminescent growing on the cavern walls. They cast a just enough to see dim light across the area.
I wait for Gil's bolt of glory.
All right. Well, Gil, again, you're going to have to get way up here. You've rounded the top. All right. I will give you surprise for this if you want to take a shot.
What are they, Raven? What did you say?
Goblins.
Oh,
Let's see. AC of 23.
All right. That is definitely going to hit the first one.
For 9 damage.
All right. It hits the first one, pings right into him, and he just drops, which sends the other two that are right behind him into an absolute, they're going, and they start yelling out words like, Buzzy, crew. They're just yelling all these words and panicking. And that third one, he just goes crazy and takes a blade out and just starts swinging all over the place. And the other ones are dodging out of the way. What would you all like to do?
Very good. Very good.
I'm reloading. That was a great time.
Yeah.
the second I hear the screaming, I'm going to move up, obviously, because I need to be able to superimpose. I'm going to move in front of Gil, low, holding my shield.
All right.
I'm going to throw 2 kukris.
Well, I think we're going to have to get into initiative for this. And Chariot, I think, had a question because she was either that or she's letting her little light shine.
I'm phoning home. I'm still at the bubbly water trying to figure out what's in the bubbles.
Oh, my God.
I'm not touching it. I'm just looking.
Okay. But I'm going to say you had been carrying the spawn around in your shirt, and I think it's going to be getting very uncomfortable being there. So what are you doing with the fawn first?
I'm petting it and scratching behind its little ears, scratching under its little chin to keep it comfortable and quiet.
Okay. But you've kind of got it here still inside your garment.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I don't like that you checked that.
No,
but
you
yes.
should let it walk around.
No, I'm good. I'm real good. What are the bubbles?
All right.
And
So
everybody
as you
left
are,
me.
as you, hey, you left yourself. As you are distractedly petting this creature and looking over, the bubbles begin to slowly move your direction.
I'm going to take a step back. I just want to know what the bubbles are.
As you go to take a step back, the water begins to kind of swirl and twist in this odd pattern and rises up as a serpentine column forms on the surface, making a shape like a twisted arm of liquid.
Is this where I died?
And it slashes out towards you.
Lame.
Moana.
That's so lame. I hate this game.
Second. Hey, everybody else was leaving it alone.
I didn't touch it. They said not to touch it. I didn't touch it. I was just looking at the bubbles. Whatever.
Give me just a second.
Whatever. I'm going to use my bat cloak and GTFO. I'm not fighting this shit.
I don't think you're going to be able to do that quite fast enough, but we'll see what happens here.
Info tab. Where's my info tab?
All right. So it is going to lash.
I could be 90% invisible.
Why is my stuff missing on here? All right. It's going to lash out towards you. That is going to be a 19 to hit.
Whatever.
So is that a hit?
Yeah.
Now you had mentioned that you were going to try and fly away. So I'm going to give you an option here.
Oh God. I have to go to work.
One of two things is going to be captured and grappled by this. You or the fawn.
There was a time that I really loved you.
That was 5th edition. Don't worry.
That was 5th edition. That is not 2E. Well, obviously me, because he can't kill the critter.
Well, and the thing to keep in mind, and I'm just being generous here with reminding you of this, if it captures you, it captures both. So basically your choices are it gets it or it gets both of you. Of course, you could always throw it free, I suppose, when you have some free.
Oh shit, I yeet the deer. Behind me, away from the
You're learning.
Like,
all right. You throw this thing out as you find yourself suddenly grappled and being pulled towards the water.
not oh.
Being that I'm at the bottom of this slope, do I hear this?
Probably because she's screaming and cussing.
You definitely hear the fawn go, me! Smack. You know?
If able,
That
I'd
wet
make
thud
my
as it hits the wall. Yeah,
if
go ahead,
able,
sorry.
I'd make my way to try and go see why Chariot is not with us.
All right. So because we've got two different things going on at this point, we're definitely going to have to do initiative. So to begin with, you don't know what's happening, but you're going in to investigate and probably defend. Chariot, what is your action going to be as you have been grappled by this thing and being pulled towards the water?
I want to try to spook it. I do have that
So
one.
spook it how?
I can use my spell.
Okay,
And I don't
so
know
you're
what
intending to cast-
water hands are afraid of, but maybe a giant axe
right.
or some shit. Like turn me into something, make it think I'm something.
All right,
The
so you're
scariest thing
going
I
to
can think
intend.
of.
You are intending to cast a spell. So
Yes.
if you would, let's do an initiative for that spell. Hopefully you have an initiative set up and a button near that. If not,
Possibly, let's go look at it.
because what's your casting time on that?
Well,
Why
my
is it
casting
not-
time.
It'll be
range,
1.
duration, effect 1. Casting time
Spell-
is 1.
Yeah, and then click that button, initiative.
No, go button.
Why is it not doing the initiative for me? Let's try that again.
You yoink. Did it do?
There we go.
I hit the button, so if it, I hope it did a thing.
The button. No, it hasn't.
You might want to click your token. It looks like Roll20 is being a pain in the butt again.
Sounds like a screaming deer. Yoink. Spook. Yes. No. I hit the me and then.
And then the initiative button. I'm not even seeing the roll come up, so that's why I'm. Yep, there we
Try
go.
that.
You got an 8,
Sweet.
so you are in there now. Excellent. For the rest of you upstairs,
Spook.
Raven, you already said what your intention was and rolled initiative. Anybody else upstairs want to declare what their actions are going to be?
There's goblins. I'm gonna go kill all goblins.
Exactly right.
Okay.
The
Yours has
first
light.
shot worked out really well.
All right, so you're planning to reload and do another shot there.
Upstairs
Yeah.
does have light,
Mhm.
correct?
Dim light, yes.
I am turning into myself into an invisible bear. Because that's
Okay. Invisibear.
where is it? Weapons and general action 1.
Oh, and I should specify goblin orange.
Okay. So you're going for the one that's acting a little bit crazier.
Yeah, I figured with him flailing around, if I hit him in the shoulder, maybe he'll swing around and hit one of his friends.
Cool. No, I'm gonna go for D. And that's probably a good idea because you know Goblin D's nuts.
Yes. So he's like me then. What if he
Yes,
knows the
absolutely.
secret of fermentation?
He might. He might. All right, Hamorna, you are up first. What are you doing?
As I said, I'm going invisible, turning into a bear, and then I guess I'm gonna charge.
Are you already
Yeah.
invisible?
Oh,
She
I
was,
forgot.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna turn into a bear then.
So that's your action,
Yeah.
turning into a bear. That's still an action.
Okay, do I get
Let's
to
see,
move
do I have
forward?
any-
You can still move, but you won't be able to attack.
Yeah, you
Your-
can still move.
Your
Yeah,
action
no, okay,
is.
I'm moving
turn.
forward into just in the range. And that's my turn.
Ravenin, you were going to toss a kukri. You didn't specify which one, I don't think. And
I
that's my
toss
fault
a
'cause I wasn't
kukri
listening.
at green and blue.
Okay, excellent.
So the main hand will be green.
All right.
14 for the main hand.
That just hits.
10 damage.
All right.
And my offhand hits armor class 21.
That's a hit.
And that is 10 damage as well.
Both of them drop immediately.
And then I just head back out of Orange's sight.
Awesome.
And
Yeah, I don't think he's looking anyway. He's just swinging wildly at the
Okay.
moment.
and I attempt to hide in shadows, but I fail.
All right.
I'm optimistic about my rolls today.
So all of it, at these three guys just drop. The orange one is just swinging wildly about, which definitely alerts the other four that were in here. And it takes them a moment. They're trying to quite catch what's going on. You know what? I'm going to give them a morale check here. If I can find the morale roll. There it is. They see what's going on here. They see people suddenly dropping. There's been enough weird stuff going on. You know, they already were a bit unsettled from all the noise and stuff. They're going to look, they're going to wave, they're going to yell out to their compatriot that's still standing, and they take off down the hallway. All right. Water creature has hold of Chariot. And Chariot, I am going to need a save versus paralyzation, please.
It's on your attributes page.
Would be, I think, this one. Yoink.
Nice.
Sweet.
Nice. All right. You are being dragged towards this, and you know, right as it gets you to the edge of the water, there's just enough of a lip of a rock that you're able to put your foot against it while this thing is trying to drag you into the water and stop that progress for the moment. And it is your turn. What would you like to do? You said spooking.
This is some bullshit. This is not what's supposed to happen. It's gonna get all my books wet. Okay, yes, I am going to spook it.
Okay.
Let me go back to my spell so I can see my. Do I hit the thing?
What is your spell? Is there a save against it, or is it I think it's a save against it, isn't it?
I think it's a save.
Spell
I'm
save.
gonna hit this button and see if it does it say. Let's see. Spook. A spook enables a wizard
Must
to save.
read. You must
Yeah,
read
that's what I'm
your
doing. Must be.
spells
That's
and
the-
know what's required of them.
Negate. It turns out, well, I panicked. Spaz saving throw penalty of -1 for every 2 experience levels of the caster.
Well, you're still level 1, aren't you?
2?
Oh, you're level 2? Okay.
Not, nice
She's
try.
she's actually level 3, but because she hasn't leveled up her character yet, she's still level 2.
Yeah, whatever. Work happens. Massive
All right,
projects
so that's
due
a
for school.
that's a -2 to the roll. So let's see what we get here as this creature attempts a spell slave. You said. All right.
Spooked. Jade, you'll be happy to know I'm building a spaceship for 3D class.
Oh, nice.
That is going to be a failure. So tell me.
For me or it?
No, for it. No, you're
Yes!
casting the spell. It's saving against it. So it failed. So tell me what this creature, what do you do that's going to get the attention of this creature and get it to let you go?
Okay. So I don't know the D&D version of it, but I know water can be evaporated. So I want to make it think I'm a giant desiccant or something that will cause it to
Giant silica
evaporate.
packet.
A basilic
Do not
packet.
consume.
I'm a do not eat. Like I don't know. I don't know. Just I'm a giant packet that you pulled out of shoes.
It's your spell.
Yes.
It's only a -1.
Don't touch my spell, Raven. Shut up. Whatever it is you're doing. I'm a giant desiccant. And ooh, get away from me, or I'll evaporate you.
All right. So you put forth this thought of being something that would disrupt water, and for a
Yes.
moment, it seems to maybe loosen a little bit. You get to wriggle a little bit, and then all of a sudden, it comes back and grabs more, and you realize,
Dude.
out of all this, that spell doesn't seem to be having any real effect on this.
So this is not a thing. It's a magic thing. Great. Just effing great. That's just what I wanted to wake up and have to deal with today. Ugh.
I just like getting your hopes up. Ulfgar, you
I
come
know you
around the
do.
corner. You come around the corner and see Chariot with her feet propped against this rock and the water
Great.
grabbing her and you trying to pull her into it. And for a moment, it seems like it loosens a little bit and then it redoubles its effort and grabs and begins to yank harder.
This
Okay.
is stupid.
I'm going to move. I'm sure this is less than my 15 squares allotted to get here. And I'm just going to try and break up the water with my mace to hopefully lose its grip on Chariot.
Okay.
Sorry, it might be noon by the time my page decides to work.
She'll call
it have
out.
it-
She thinks it's not
Does
a
an AC
creature.
14 hit?
No, it does not.
Lovely. That's my turn.
You go to swing through this and you hit a portion of the water and it just kind of rolls around and thickens as your mace just splashes a little bit.
Okay.
All right. Back upstairs, Tirig.
Yeah, I mean, given what's going on, you said they ran off, so I'm just gonna move forward.
The orange one is still there.
Well, I'm moving up in front of fuck it. I'm gonna wait around this shit. And I'm gonna try to hit this guy in the face-ish area.
Okay.
And I will
originally what was your stated intent? You were just gonna
I
move
was gonna go
forward,
up there
or-
and kill some goblins because they're goblins. And I get a +1 to
They're
that
still
roll
there.
because it's a goblin. So it's there's a 15. There's a 7. What was that? It's a 17. 17 hit?
That would be a 17. Yes, a 17 hits.
Okay, hold on. I got it's a CMB, right? For the knockdown? Yes, Jade? Okay. Does that benefit for my +1 to goblins? Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
it
so that's a
does.
15.
Yep. He's prone.
Okay, he's prone, and then I'm gonna swingy the hammer bit. That's a 23. That's gonna hit.
That's a hit. Yes.
That one
And
misses.
then I'm gonna hammer time for 6 damage.
You smack this creature, and it knocks backwards. Looks up from its bloodied face, and just yells at you. And Gil, you're up.
It's on the floor now, isn't it?
Yes, -4 to hit. Oh no, did we determine that's not a thing in seconds? I can't remember.
Ah, that's
No,
all.
it is -4.
No,
so
it is. It
technically
is. A
all my
thing.
rolls were
It is a
crazy
thing.
high.
There's a walk up a
Well-
little bit further anyway. May as
It's
well.
because he's doing ranged, and it's prone.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I get a little bit closer and may as well try. Guess the worst can happen is a bolt would snap against the floor. I don't like that, but 23 -4,
That is a hit.
so 19.
It's still a hit.
Pins him to the floor.
Or 6.
I did my math really quick on that one. The bolt goes in as he's screaming. The bolt goes in and just right through his mouth and pins his head. So he's stuck with his head up off the floor as your bolt sticking half out the back of it.
You know, I think
Well, he
I'm
is
understanding
down.
why people like getting in fights now. Well, I never shot this bow so often.
It's like the first time he's ever used it being in this tunnel. He picked it up
This
by
thing's
accident.
pretty cool.
Yeah. Picked it up completely
All
by
this-
accident.
Every time I can see Gil, every time he sits down at the campfire at night, he's making new bolts because that's what all the other guys do. Is they make arrows and they make bolts. He's never fired the crossbows. He's got like a quarrel.
He picked it up because he thought it was a musical
It's a bit
instrument.
like that. Mostly I walk behind the cart. Well, I saw some fellas get lost once, but I just followed behind the cart and everything was fine.
Yeah.
They just kept disappearing and leaving sticks behind.
Now it's
Weird.
quieting down. Can I hear the screaming?
Probably.
You hear some yelling going off in the distance. It doesn't have that same timbre of the screaming you heard earlier.
No, I'm talking about my sister.
Not the panicked scream. Oh, that screaming. Oh, well, yes, of course. Sorry.
I run
she's
down
not
there
stopped.
towards that then, yeah.
All right. So next turn order. Raven's heading back downstairs to see what's going on. We have Ulfgar and Chariot already intermixed with this thing. I can just say flat out, the thing is going to keep trying to pull Chariot into the water. So that's its effort.
I don't like swimming. It's gonna mess up my hair.
Oh, come on, just a second. It didn't clear when I told it to clear. So let me try that again. Clear. Okay, now we can do initiative. So,
Oh, mine's the same.
and it's doing it again. Roll 20 is not taking my initiative rolls.
See, I don't have to click on anything. It's quite nice.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's doing it, but it is.
Oh,
I'm
if
gonna
we could
fix
all
this one
be
too.
so blessed.
Chariot, I assume you're going to do something to attempt to get away. Any
Yes.
plans?
I want to do. I can't say this without getting this banned, but I'm going to use that fire finger cantrip to see if
Very
I can like
nice.
scorch it enough that it'll drop me.
Okay, that's an immediate. Also, go ahead and click initiative.
Are you using your first roll or your
Ulfgar.
second roll, Tam?
The first one, which was the 2.
The 5.
The second was
Oh.
just to get it up on the screen.
The
so-
5 was the first one.
I'm sorry?
5 was the first one.
If Chariot, depending on how initiative goes, obviously if Chariot is still in the grasp of this thing when my turn comes, I would like to hit it with the mace.
I want to chase down the goblins that ran away.
She's crazy, man.
Okay, hold on just a second because I'm still responding to the 5. A little too quick there for me. Okay, people in the room, Chariot, you're going to do a fire spell. Ulfgar, what are you doing?
I'm going to, presuming Chariot's still in the thing's grasp, hit it with the mace.
Okay, going to mace it again. All right, Revenant, you are not in the room yet, but you're rolling initiative. What's your intent? Because you don't know what's going on.
I'm going to run down there and hit whatever's attacking my sister.
All right. Thank you.
I didn't
Gil.
touch anything, I swear.
Well, in a moment of rare clarity, I took a moment to look around after I shot that goblin. Ooh, don't see the boss, so I figure he's got to be behind us. Time to go and find him.
All right. So you're going to make your way back down. All right. And Tirig. And Hamorna, you said what you were going to do. You're going to go chasing the goblins. So go ahead and initiative your goblin chasing.
Okay. Well, I don't know. She said she's going to do a job at goblin chasing. I'm still going to be up here because
You can
goblins.
understand her anyway. She's a bear.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's I'm going to stay up here and block this path because I see them heading back down. But I also saw about 4 goblins run away. So I'm going to be up here making sure nothing goes down.
Excellent. All right. Very good. All right. Revenant, you come charging down the hallway, turn the corner, and see Ulfgar standing there with his mace ready to swing, Chariot being grappled by an arm of water and being pulled towards the water.
I'm just going to try and cut the water creature if I can.
Okay. Are you throwing or are you getting close because
I'm getting
Ulfgar is in
close.
your way and it's
Yeah.
fairly narrow? So
Yeah,
okay.
getting close. And because I was sprinting, obviously, I wouldn't be hidden. So I'll just go to run in and try and cut him if I can. Nope, missed.
All right. Very good. Hamorna, how far are you willing to charge forward into this?
I'm gonna charge all the way as far as I'm allowed. I guess which is 120 feet.
My goodness. All right. Well,
I'll
let's
put
see,
it there
where are
for
you
now
at
since it's
there?
not revealed.
Yep.
Revenant, where are you on the map?
I'd be next to you.
Okay.
So Hamorna, you come charging into it and you see this group of goblins.
I'm going to run my way through all of them. I'm running through them, knocking them down. That is the plan.
All right. Go ahead and let's see. I'm depending on how you target. Let's see. Where were you at? I've lost your token. I don't see it.
I've lost my token as well. I was here. Do you see
Okay,
me?
you
I was
there?
originally here.
All right. And yeah, you could make a beeline through that group like that if you wanted to go that route.
I definitely would, and I will.
All right. Well, then go ahead and do me an attack against the purple one because we can really, you're charging through, but you really only get one attack per
Is it CMB?
No problem.
round on here.
That 7.
Since she's just doing a charge. I don't know that she has any kind of a.
It's just, I
Special
don't know.
combat
It's a
on
tough
it.
one. I mean,
Anyway.
if she's trying to run through someone to knock them over, it's a CMB in it. So it'd be a 7 plus 4.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
7
Yeah.
plus 4, so
'Cause
that's
your
11.
strength, yeah.
In that case,
Because it's 11. It's plus your dex plus your the bear. Has the bear got any
Yeah.
dex?
Yeah, it's got a 10 for dex.
So that's a plus 0, but you've got a plus 4. But it's
Yeah.
only a plus 3 for strength, isn't it? 18. So it would only be a 3. So yeah.
So 10.
Yeah.
Either way, it's not going to be sufficient.
So you'd bounce.
So
off the
you're going
first
to come
goblin.
in here. You're going to run in here and charge, and you're going to hit this first goblin who's going to just kind of spin around and maybe get run his hand, like clawing as you're going by, and that's going to give warning to the other ones they're going to be able to kind of step aside, but they now know they may not see you, but they know something is there. So we'll get to that when it gets to be their turn. Chariot, you are being dragged towards the water.
Yep. Attacking it with my fire finger.
Okay.
Just to try to make it let go of me.
All right.
That's a cantrip. I don't know. Let's see if there's.
I believe you do an attack roll with that one. Hopefully it's set up next to the spell.
That'd be really convenient.
Well, it's a cantrip, isn't it?
It's a cantrip.
It's a touch attack roll for fire, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, she's trying to find her button for attacking.
Just roll a
All
d20.
her,
Just give me just.
yeah, I was gonna say, are all her spells set up on her?
Not for
sheet? I don't know, I
things,
haven't
not for
looked at it.
things like that. I mean, you'd roll a d20, and I think your strength is a -1.
No, I don't think so.
No, what's your strength?
My strength is 9.
Just a second here. Which spell is this? I'm sorry.
It's a cantrip. It's flame finger, fire finger, fire finger. Because it causes a jet of flame up to half a foot long to shoot forth.
Oh, if it's a jet of flame, it'll be a ranged touch, so it'll be a dex.
Yeah.
Which should be a plus for you, +2, I believe.
Dexterity +1.
+1, okay. So you rolled a 16 touch, range touch.
Yay! Let it go.
But you're in combat with it. So does that imply a minus?
I just wanted to let me go.
Well, I'm just waiting to hear what the roll is. There's so many numbers going around. You've rolled a
Well,
15.
I rolled a
What's your
15.
modifier? Yeah,
If
what's your
we're going by
modifier?
dex, it's +1, so it'd be 16.
Okay. So any minuses that would apply, you still hit. So let's do
Thank God.
damage.
Please. And it says 6-inch, caster causes jet of flame, half a foot, flame. It's because it doesn't give me how much it hits. Does it say how much damage it does?
Probably be like
'Cause I pulled that right from the book.
1 point of damage, I'm guessing.
I just want to melt its fingernails so it'll let me go.
I don't have the spell up. That's why I was asking. I was searching for it, but I haven't
I'll
found it
find
in
I have.
my book yet. So,
No.
and I am not familiar with this one for 2. So,
Spells, cantrips.
fire finger. Why is it not finding this?
Cantrips.
Cantrips, yes.
Yeah, it's still not finding it though.
There's not.
It would be spelled out by name. You sure you get the name right?
Yeah, I literally copied and pasted.
From which book?
The whatever book Jade said I could use, and it would be resources.
Did this come from the kit or from the normal spell book?
It's a normal spell,
Normal.
but it'll be the cantrips one.
But it'll be in the it's in the cantrips.
Yeah, that's where I've been looking. The fun of D&D. Half the time spent
No.
looking in the books.
Sure it's not called Scorch?
It said Firefinger. I mean I'll take anything.
Oh, I'm looking for it. Hang on.
Yeah, cantrips.
Oh, Firefinger. Personal cantrips.
Yeah, see? Firefinger, see?
What book are you in and what page are you on?
Just on the I've got a PDF of
Cantrips,
cantrips, but it's
1050.
in the thing.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Copy. And
Because I'm not
Paste.
finding it in the
Yoink.
player's handbook at all.
okay, that's
go.
what I have right there.
Thin Finger, it's called.
Oh, no, it didn't go. It's Firefinger is what's actually written.
Yeah, I know.
Copy and
6
paste did not
inch.
work.
6-inch line cast into 6-inch.
6-inch line.
Half a foot long to shoot for. So it will be. Flame is hot and ignites combustible materials, such as parchments, twigs, kindling, and the like, without difficulty, providing materials are providing that materials are relatively dry. The flame persists for up to one segment. The verbal component is a word of power called a Zippo, Zippo, or a much
Zippo, yeah.
river Dunhill extends. So basically, because it's wet, it wouldn't work, but it might scare it briefly. I don't know.
Scare it, scorch it, something, surprise it.
Well,
Okay.
the thing's wet, so it wouldn't
So-
do anything to it damage-wise.
So basically, you're shooting fire at the water, expecting something to happen, and maybe
Yes.
you get a little bit of steam off of it,
Yes.
but
Something.
apparently does no damage. So I am going to need a save versus paralysis, please.
I hate this game. So where is it? Sabers paralysis.
You love this game.
I will when I get free, and I'm gonna just beat it with my spell book. Yoink.
She was a brave lass.
So you shoot it with
Whatever.
this, and you get some steam off of it, and the water expands, covers your head, and kind of flips you and pulls you down under the water, and you are now submerged.
Ah, that was nice knowing you. That was great.
Do we get an attack of
Ulfgar,
opportunity?
Ulfgar, you are see as she is grabbed, pulled, and her feet actually go up in the air for a moment as she is pulled head over heels. So there's a moment where you have a clear shot at the water underneath.
Okay. Yeah, I like I said, I think that would be my reaction rather than try and go to pull chariot. I don't know if I'd have time to drop the mace and like pull, so I will try and hit the last.
If you want,
grasp.
but if you want, but
Right.
any change of action just
Right.
moves you to the bottom of the.
if I
ropes.
have a shot on the water tentacle, I will probably go for it.
Okay. And I did hear you, Raven, and I'll answer you in just a moment.
Nope,
Sorry,
don't
I'm
hit.
just moving to the flow.
Don't hit.
No hit, no hitty.
I'm
Okay.
just playing with my
Uh,
rubber
in
ducky
order-
in the pond.
All right. If you were coming in to make this attack around Ulfgar, my concern, and the reason I'm not just saying attack of opportunity on this, is you would have had to have moved past him and moved back because he is occupying this space.
Okay.
So I don't think you could just be standing there. So that's why I'm not saying, yeah, you just jump in and do it. So, nah, she's pulled underwater at this point. All right.
That's fine. I'm a fish.
Gil.
Well, I really suppose I'm moving as far as I can down the ramp until I see the boss. Don't really know what's going on, so that's about the best I can do.
I'm drowning. Jump in.
No, I know better than that.
This is where I revealed the secret part of my backstory, where I really have gills.
No, Gil. Wait,
Gil
you have
has
Gil?
gills.
So you have multiple of him? She begins
Yeah,
pulling these
real
little
small.
guys
We
out.
have
of her
another
mouth.
Gil?
behind her ears.
You know how ants do that chain thing? I'm going to do that with all my gills.
One gill is plenty. I like the one gill we have.
All right. Hamorna, as you go charging into this and this creature feels you going by, I think we've got enough of these. You were charging through that there's going to be like 3 of them that you're going to have to pass through for this. I'm going to roll a dice. I think the first one definitely sees you. The other 2, I think there's a chance they may not. So I'm going to roll a d20 for each of them to
You mean
determine
feel
if they. What did I say?
See.
Oh, yes, feel. Sorry. Yes. Never mind. I'm not going to go down that trail. All right. So I'm going to roll a d20 for each of them. And because you're invisible, I'm going to say they have to roll a 15 or higher to take an action against you because otherwise they're just startled. Okay.
Okay.
So the first one, just startled. The second one is going to take an action against you. So I'm going to have 2 goblins blindly attacking at you. Okay, so they cannot see you, but they know, one of them definitely knows you're there. It could feel as you went by, and I think it's going to make its attack. The other one's going to see it do that and make an attack as well. So the first one, I'm not going to throw a penalty on it. It's got a hand on you, and it's going to be able to take a stab with its sword. So let's see. Hits an AC 5. I have a feeling that misses you greatly. So the other one, because you are invisible, even though you're in contact with it, you're invisible, it's startled. I'm going to give it a -2 on its roll. And that's a 3, so it misses anyway. Hey, I think I've got Tyrig's dice this week. So 2 stabby attacks go past you. They do not make contact with you. And we are into the next round. Whew. All right. What are we up to, people? What do you want to do? Chell is now underwater.
I'm gonna.
Is she within reach though that I could try and like quick and like pull her out? Or would I have to dive in?
The pool is fairly deep. I'm going to say it's like probably 10 feet deep and fairly wide to hold this. You can see her. It is going to immediately drag her to the bottom.
Okay.
But I mean, that's 10 feet.
I will try and go in and pull her out. I am fairly long, so it's, I mean, deep for a lot of people, maybe not so much for Ulfgar.
Okay. So
What is
Ulfgar's
I'm going to do like
probably
like a feat of strength, I imagine, to pull.
Initiative wise, you're jumping in to go and grab her. So just do a straight initiative on that.
D10.
All right.
Correct?
Next.
Yeah, general action.
Yes.
Minus short decks.
Why is my? I really am unhappy with roll 20 on this right now.
Oh, roll 20.
There we go. Any luck with initiative for you, House? Okay.
Here, I'll get it figured out.
Okay. Yeah, you can just add it in manually
Right.
in there.
Right.
Raven, and you rolled for an action. What is the action?
My action's to dive in and try and cut whatever's holding her with my cookeries.
Okay. Right.
No, that works.
Chariot, what about you?
I'm drowning, so
That is true. You are going to need to do a check for that.
I'm trying to get loose, but it's not working.
Okay, so you can do, if you want to try and break free, that would be a strength check. And we will get to that. So that'll happen on your turn. Okay, everybody else. We've got Gil, Hamorna, and Tyrig. What are you guys doing?
I mean, I'm still up here, making sure things don't come back. I mean, she ran ahead. I guess I'll move forward. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to move forward to block the path behind where she is. But since I know this room is empty, I can move forward, which is the extent of what I can do.
Okay, very good. Gil.
I'm protecting the group. Look at me. Yay.
Can I
Swim!
see the boss yet? Or
if you've made it, I don't know how far down the ramp you could have made it on your speed. So
just about the top of the ramp there, I believe.
okay, well then I would say if you make your way around the corner, still if you're just gonna move in.
So yeah, we're still just moving in because I still have no idea what's happening.
Okay,
But
I would
whatever
say
the boss is
towards
doing,
the,
I'm going to try to help him with it. So
all right, I would say by the end of your turn, you would have been able to hustle around to the corner and see Ulfgar and Raven and diving into the water, and there is no chariot that you can see.
well, if everybody's diving in, that must be the place to be.
It is.
So I'm diving in.
All right, you're
Help
going to
me.
move forward to do that. All right. So go ahead and give me an initiative. You're not doing anything but diving in. You don't know what you're going to do when you get there.
Yes.
But dadgummit, you're moving in.
Oh, I'm quick about it too.
You're quick about it too.
I saw the boss dive in
All
and
right.
I said, "That's for me."
All right, Hamorna.
I'm going to bite and then claw whichever of the creatures is closest to my face and paws.
Okay.
Probably
Your token
this yellow
moved a
one.
little bit. That's all right. All
Well,
right.
I wasn't exactly sure because you said the purple one is the one that I kind of sort of bounced off of, but then you said I
Yep.
went through them, so I didn't know if I stopped here or if I
Yeah,
stopped
you
up
kind of
here.
you went between those three, so you could stop either one of those places. So I'm good with either one. Your
I'll
movement would have
put-
allowed you to go all the way to the wall. So that's up to you.
Okay, no, I'll put it right here. I guess the yellow one is closest to my face at the moment.
Yep.
So
would
I
say.
am going to bite and claw that one.
All right, let's get an initiative there for you.
That's a 1.
We got a lot of ones in here.
No.
Well, it'd be a 3.
All right.
Yeah, general action for if you're going to attack as a bear. I think general action's 3 plus.
I will
Minus your
update
dex.
her. All right. And we got multiple 3s. Okay. Gil, since you still had to run a little bit, I'm going to put Ravenin ahead of you. So Ravenin, you dive into the water. You see
dive
chariots
into
at the
water.
bottom.
What's going on? What the fuck is going on? I dive in and I try to cut whatever's holding her.
Okay. So something you can't see, you're just slashing at.
Yeah.
Because there's no visibility on this. I think you're going to need to take a penalty that because you're attacking for something you can't see.
-4 against the
-2 on
visibility.
that.
Yeah, that'd be a 12 and a critical.
The 12 absolutely misses. The critical obviously is a hit.
15 damage.
Okay. You're slashing. You don't know what you're slashing at, but you've got that feeling. Obviously, you're slowed moving through water. Any movement you make there, but at some point you feel a resistance that's more than just water pressure. So you know that you have made contact with something, but there's no visible damage that you can see, obviously, but you definitely know that you have done something.
Yeah.
All right, excellent. Gil, you've dived into the water. You see Ravenin slashing out with his blades. Obviously, you want to stay clear of that as you begin to sink down in the water.
Yeah, I don't know why we're in here, but
All right, so you're just slowly.
yeah, pretty much. Well, I don't really know what to do.
So now we've got to save
guess I
another
see the
idiot.
boss. I actually don't know what I see. It's dark in here, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so it's dark and I'm in the water. That's all I know.
All right, excellent. Hamorna, you were going for the yellow one.
Yes, and I'm going to bite, claw. So here
Okay.
is.
Now you can split those attacks across multiples if you want, or you can do all 3 of them focused on one.
Right. Okay. I pressed the wrong button.
It's all right.
Okay, so I would like to bite and claw the yellow one, and then I guess
Okay.
I'm going to claw the pink one.
All right.
Okay, so I'm going. This is for the bite. That's a 16,
That is a hit.
and that is a D6. Did you want to take my first D6, or should I re-roll?
It's up to you. I'm good either way.
5.
5
So
points
that's
of
8
damage.
damage.
All right.
8 damage.
8 damage.
All right.
Why is it 8 damage?
Your strength.
Oh, that's right. Okay, thank you.
Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll your next attack.
Okay, and this is the claw. That's a 15.
That is also a hit.
Okay, and roll 1d3. That's a 1.
So it's 4.
Plus your modifier, so 4.
Oh, 4. Okay.
All right. You bite and slash at this poor goblin, and he just torn to pieces. He is down.
Okay. And then I'm clawing at the pink one, which that is a 17.
That is a hit.
And that is a 2 plus 3, so that's a 5.
Okay. All right. And you take a claw against this guy and hit him, and he is just bloodied as you cut across his face and everything, and he's just standing like that, but he is not down. But he looks in very, very bad shape.
Okay. And then I'm going to take one step back. I'm up against the wall, but I'm not right by them.
Okay.
That's it.
Again, they can't see you, so very good. All right. This creature has been attacked. Obviously, something has happened to him here. Chariot, I'm going to go ahead. I need 2 things from you. First off, roll your Constitution for me. I need a Constitution check.
Yoink.
All right. What's your Constitution modifier?
Don't have
Actually,
one.
just give me your straight Constitution. I can do it from there. So.
Just a Constitution roll.
No, just what is your Constitution?
Oh, it's 12.
12. Okay.
I'm gonna die, aren't I? I'm floating to the bottom, I'm drowning. This is the part of my backstory where I let everybody know I'm immortal.
So you can try. I'm going to. So what you get is you have this creature pulling you underwater, compressing on you, obviously trying to squeeze the air out of you while you're underwater, trying to hold your breath. So you have a Constitution of 12. Okay. You can actually hold your breath for a fairly good amount of time. Okay. 12 rounds. Okay. But with this thing attacking on you, I'm going to roll an attack roll. What this is going to do, if he gets a hit on it, the damage that it would do is actually going to lower the number of rounds you can hold your breath. Okay. So first on the 2 hit, what's your AC?
It was 19.
19.
Okay, so no reason to even roll it. You are able to hold your breath. You have been underwater for 1 round. You have 11 rounds remaining of underwater. Okay, this thing's trying to squeeze on you. It did not succeed. You are up. What would you like to do? You can attempt to break the grapple with a strength check if you would like,
we're gonna do that.
or anything else you would like to do.
We're gonna do that because obviously none of my spells are working. This is not working. Retreat. Let's do a yoink.
Not bad. Between the slashing and whatever damage was done to this, its attempt to pull. Sorry, my phone is pinging like crazy over here. It's driving me nuts. Okay. It tries to grab on you, and as you're doing this, you get to twist a little bit, and you are able to break free of it. You have movement. You are underwater, but you can. Are you able to swim? Do you have
I hope
swimming?
so.
I don't know.
I mean, I guess basic swimming.
Well, did you take a proficiency in swimming?
I don't think any of us have.
No.
All right. You've been pulled under. You've got a little bit of shock there, but I'm not going to penalize you at the moment. I'll just say basic swimming, as you're swimming, it tends to be an endurance thing. And so there are strength checks and such that go on. But in this case, I'm going to say just use your movement. You'll be able to make your way back to the surface.
Yeah, I'd use everything I can to just GTFO.
All right. So you make your way back and surface. Back upstream, we have several goblins in an area that are trying to figure out what is going on as they have been attacked by something. They've definitely seen damage caused. They have no idea where you are at. So I think everybody in this room is either going to stay and fight or they're going to want to run away. So what I'm going to do for this is break them into two groups, kind of the left-hand side, right-hand side. So that's 3 each. And I'm going to do a morale check real quick and see whether they choose to try and fight whatever they can't see or run away. Okay. So for the first group, that would be the purple, pink, and one of the unmarked ones. They're going to stay. They've just seen a couple of their buddies drop. They felt something move in the room. They know something is there. So they're going to try. So's the other group. They're going to be emboldened by this. So a little communication back and forth. Do any of you speak Goblin? Just so I know this by chance. I didn't think anybody did, so. All right. So they're going to position themselves kind of knowing where the damage happened and moving around trying to look. So I've got 6 attack rolls here. They are all going to be at a penalty. They can't see you. So
Oh gosh, do they accidentally
4.
hit some of their own people?
Well, if they get nat ones, they might, but they can see them. And these guys are armored. They don't look like country bumpkin goblins. They look like fighter goblins. So,
okay.
All right. So first one, that's an 8. So that's a miss, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 10.
That's a miss.
That's well too low. So we're at 17.
17, I am AC 17.
All right, so that one is going to hit. So I'm gonna 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be this guy right here. I'm gonna move this guy up from his wandering around the room, and I am going to tag him as double red. Well, maybe I can't do double red. I'll do red and yellow. He is going to hit, and he is going to do 6 points of damage as he just randomly slashes and is able to hit you. Okay, let me do the other 2 real quick. That's going to be a 14. That's an adjusted one, not a nat one. So unfortunately, so one of them got a hit on you. You took some damage. They still can't see you. I would say, I wonder, anything that separates from you while you're invisible would become visible, right? So if you were to drop something, if you were to walk into a room with a cup and you're invisible and you drop that cup, it would become visible.
Yes.
So as he slashes you with this blade, a bit of blood just suddenly appears, little droplets across the room. Doesn't give away your position, but they definitely know there's something here that they can hit.
Okay.
Ulfgar.
Is Fern, Chariot, Fern.
She's been Fern in another game, so not bad.
That's I don't know
Good
why.
callback.
Yeah. Depths of my game recesses, I guess. Is Chariot out of the water?
She was making her way. I would say she's right on the edge of the shoreline.
Then I'm not necessarily going to. I don't think I had dove. I was getting ready to dive in. I think I'm just going to do the feat of strength, and if I can reach down and pull her up quicker so she's not struggling, I'm going to do so.
All right. Yeah, you can yeet her right out of the water.
Do I need to do I need to do a check or anything? Or
No,
can
I know you're strong enough to do it. I don't think
Okay.
you're going to fail on this, and there's
Okay.
no challenge. to it.
then yeah, that will be
all right.
I'll pat him on the back. Thank you.
Gil, you are underwater. You have no idea what's going on.
Yeah,
You
it's
can't
really
see anything
unfortunate.
that's happening.
Now I understand that the boss didn't dive in. I don't even know why I would have dived in the first place. Had I known that, I would have stayed on the shore. So I guess I'm trying to swim to the surface.
Right. What armor are you wearing at the moment?
There's my chainmail in my hat.
Okay. That makes it a little bit more difficult to swim, I think. What is your constitution?
It was 16.
Constitution is 16. You have been in the water for one round already. Okay. So I'm going to say you've got 15 rounds left of air at this point. And for swimming, give me a strength check because you are trying to get a lot of weight moving in the water. What did you do with your crossbow, by the way? Are you still holding it?
Well, I mean, probably.
You just said you dove in, so you didn't say if you dropped it or not. So I'm
Right.
just curious.
That's why I say probably. I don't think I would have thrown it away.
So you've got it. Okay. I think that's going to kind of impact your swim effort a little bit.
Makes sense to me.
So did you already roll? Because I haven't looked yet.
I did. It was 17.
All right. Well, I was going to give you a penalty of 1 for having the crossbow in one hand.
That's considerably
Oh.
less than I thought it would have been because, with everything.
still works.
I am kind and generous. You know that. All right. So that is an 18. You are able to make your way and swim back up to the surface. So you're at least
Also, I'm
able to
not
get
trained
to
in
the air.
swimming, so
Yeah, I'm looking
mean,
to see what that comes
I'm thinking-
under. It's not in there.
I'm sorry. What?
I'm looking to see what that comes under. It's not in the air off book, but the only thing I can put it in is endurance, or everyone knows how to swim.
Yeah. There's some swimming rules, and I can from the player's handbook.
Yeah.
That
I do
I'm
have
going by.
endurance.
Oh,
Well, you made it out anyway, so you're good. If we'd have had a problem, then we could have adjusted. So, Ravenin, you are under the water, but you see, you slashed this thing. You must have killed it. You must have done something to it because all of a sudden, Chariot's swimming up to the surface.
Okay, if I see her free, I'm going to use the bottom of the pool, which is probably where I am. I push myself to the top.
All right. And it's only 10 feet, so I think you can make it up there pretty quickly to
And
the
I
edge.
Climb out.
And
I
pull
jump
yourself
out.
All right. Excellent. Amorna.
Yes.
What would
I
you like
am
to do?
going. I am actually going to polymorph myself into a tiger now. Different size. I mean, relatively different size and shape. So, keep them guessing. And then I'm going to bite and claw the one that actually.
Shifting into the tiger would take an action.
Oh, would it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still
just
got to
suck
use
it
the
in.
action.
Dang it. Okay. In that case, I'm going to stay the bear, and I will move down and go for the red pink.
I think I found your token. It's buried under one of these other tokens. There it is.
Oh.
Hold on just a second. I'm just going to clear that up so I can
Thank you.
see. Okay.
All right. So that is my plan. I'm going to move down and go from the other side and bite and claw the red pink.
Oh, we made it all the way through, didn't we? I'm sorry. Let me clear this. My apologies. All right. So yeah, go ahead and give me an initiative on that. Goblins are going to continue randomly, wildly trying to attack whatever they can find. So, And Hamorna, if you would click your token, do that again, and then I'll adjust the number to a 3.
Okay, there we go.
All right, Tirig, you see that this fighting is going on. You're seeing the blade go slash and blood, and then you're seeing slashing going and goblins just being torn apart and asunder by this creature.
If you're helping a group, the best thing to do is let them do what they do well. And so right now I'm just standing back and I'm just watching this thing. She doesn't need help. So I don't have to offer it. My concern is what is behind me. Let her cook. Let her cook.
All right.
I'm just taking a defensive action. I'll get my bonus to AC. And I will watch her just mercilessly beat the piss out of these guys because, why step in and make her feel less like she needs help when she don't need help? Let her do it.
All right. Works for me. All right, down in the water room. We've got you guys. You've just made it to the edge of the water. What are all of you in the room planning to do? So I'm going to say at this point, you're all like gathered right around the edge of the pool.
Well, I'm going to move away from the edge. Ooh, it's cold, refreshing. Why did we get in the water in the first place?
I don't know. I don't have a clue. I'm going to go find my deer.
Why are you down here on your own?
I was curious what the bubbles were. I didn't touch anything, I swear. I touched nothing. I did nothing.
You knew the bubbles were moving. You knew there was something strange. I'm up ahead trying to scout. I can't look after you back
I'm
here.
your keeper. I didn't know. I was just curious to see what the bubbles would do.
And I almost got you killed.
Well, I'm not denying that. I'm just saying I didn't touch anything.
Let's get out of here.
Obviously, the
Ulfgar's
bubbles are
going
a
to make
spell.
his way up the ramp. Just,
Hey, don't move your tokens yet. I'm going to need initiative. So,
of course.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. This is
Ulfgar
not my
was
fault.
going to silently move away from the pool to back towards the ramp, up the ramp.
okay. You're going back towards the ramp. Sherrod was going to go pick up the poor fawn. It's got
Just
a broken
yeeted.
leg now.
Yoink. Oops.
Gil,
Ooh, well, I came down here to find a boss, so if he's heading back up, I'm headed back up.
okay. And Ravenin.
I am on guard. If anything comes out of there, anything that comes out, I'm slashing it.
All right. Well, let's get some initiatives in here because the water definitely begins to bubble and boil as everybody gets ready to do these things. Raven, and you're the only one who really notices that the water is acting up. We got everybody. Sorry, I'm about to sneeze.
1 second.
Didn't want to sneeze on anybody there.
I'll tell you what, I've
Right.
just posted from the player's handbook into Discord. It is a big read about swimming.
Yes, it is.
How much
That's why I tried to
swimming blues?
bubble it down a little bit. Okay, Ulfgar, Gil, we
Is
got
this some
everybody.
kind of official adventure, Tam? Someone's asking in
I'm
chat.
sorry.
Someone's asking
sorry,
in
what
chat
was
if
that?
this is an official adventure.
Yes, this is based on Against the Slave Lords. But it's Greyhawk, so it is not limited to the
Yes.
printed campaign materials because, I got to have some room for imagination. All right. Gil, you're able to, you see Ulfgar making motions like he's getting ready to go, so you definitely can follow him out with no issues. Hamorna, you are up, so let's go back upstairs. You've got all these goblins around you. Who are you going after? You got 3 attacks.
Like I said, I'm going to move down and go for this red and pink one. I'm going to bite and claw.
All right, excellent. Let's see how that goes. Let's see, that is red pink. Okay.
Okay, and that is going to be general. So here's the bite. That's a 4.
That is a miss.
Okay, here's the first claw, 12.
That is a miss.
And the second claw, 15.
That is a hit.
Okay, and that is a 1d3. 4. 3, and that is a 1 plus 3, so that's a 4.
Okay. This is the one you had done damage to earlier.
No, it is not.
No, it is. I've got it noted.
Oh, no, I hit the pink one, not the red pink one.
Okay, well, that's my fault then. All right. So this guy, you should have taken it when you had the chance. All right. you try and bite and claw at this, and he's just like this, trying to fight you off. But that last one, you're able to get a grip on his arm. You definitely do some damage to him, but he is still up.
Okay.
All right.
I will take an invisible step back.
All right. An invisible step back. I like that. Raven, this water is bubbling, and it's, whereas before you saw the bubbling and the stillness moving away, this is moving closer towards the area where you all are standing.
Okay. Has Chariot and that moved yet, or is everyone still down here?
She was planning to move. Oh, she's not in the initiative order. She's supposed to be. I don't know if she's moved yet or not. Let's see what her initiative is.
I was headed to.
You were just moving, so just give me a straight initiative roll. There should be a button on there that says initiative. Or just roll me a d10.
I'll just do the D10. That's
I'm sure you're
faster.
going to come in before the. Yeah. So yeah, she's moved away. She's headed over towards the fawn in the hallway.
So on the screen, that would be what here? Where have you moved? Chariot?
No, it's actually. Sorry, I got to get that down there. Yeah, where she's at. That's where she was moving towards. She
Okay.
threw the fawn over her shoulder.
Well,
She was being dragged
I
in.
step
All right.
here and hide in shadows.
Okay.
Obviously, if the creatures see me do this, then it wouldn't work. But I'm hiding shadows, ready for anything that comes out of the water. I will slash.
All right. Very good. All right. You've done a little bit more damage. I think we're going to have, because of where they're spread out, I'm only going to give 3 of the goblins an opportunity to even come close to finding you, and that would be these lower 3. I'm still going to give them the penalty, of course, on trying to hit you. That would be a 12.
Nope.
Forget that one. That would be a 16.
Nope.
All right. They're just slashing around wildly. And one of them turns to the other and says something in Goblin. Thak, Basile, Bazi, Thak. And with that, this one, the far one, turns and takes off down the hallway. All right, Ulfgar, you were planning to move away from the water?
Correct.
I believe, and head upstairs. So,
I think I can move
and
away.
you've got Gil with you. So I think you're able to move away without any issue with your speed. Revenant, I'm seeing that you're within 10 feet of the water is kind of what edge of that pond is what I'm getting. Do you?
I'm hidden if I am hidden. If the creature was in the water,
Right.
then I would be hidden.
Well, depending on where it is in the water, because it may
Yes.
still be able to see you.
Yes.
So I'm going with knowing this creature and knowing what it was doing and where it was at. It could probably see you.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out your
I don't know
distance
that,
because
yeah.
it has a range that it could go at. So it is going to try and reach out to you, but you are on kind of the edge of its range.
Yep.
So I am going to give it a -2 on this roll to try and hit you. Okay.
Okay.
And that's going to be a 13.
That misses. Do I get to attack it?
Yes, you said you were holding for that, so
I
please
try
do.
to cut the tentacles. Miss the first one. And the second attack hits armor class 24. The offhand.
Definite hit.
That'd be 9
Definite hit.
damage.
All right. You slash out with this again, and you definitely recognize it now, that resistance you get. It's like water, but a little bit thicker. And you hit this, and as you do, part of the water just flies off and hits the ground, stabilized for a moment, and then falls apart. And the other part just drops back down into the water. The bubbling in the basin of water stops.
Oh, do I think I've killed
As
it?
far as you can tell, you may have killed this.
I'll walk up to it if I see the. Is it just water now?
There's just the dirt's wet,
I give it a little kick.
and it's just like wet sand.
Sherry, come on, pick up your damn deer and let's go.
Are you sure it's like gone?
I don't know. Follow the group and stay with them.
Shut up. I'll go grab my deer. Cranky. Didn't even do anything this time. Wasn't even my fault.
Chariot
Didn't touch
grabs her fawn, who looks at her like, what? Like that thing when you have to get onto your dog, or actually you're on the other side of the room. The dog does something, a broom falls over and hits it on the tail, and it looks at you like, why are you beating me? That's kind of how the fawn looks at you as you go to pick it up.
I'm sorry. You would have drowned, so I had to eat you. I'm sorry.
And I will only follow her once she's left.
Let's just leave. I'm gonna
All right.
go home.
All right. So I believe everybody has moved at this point, and we're back upstairs. Hamorna is the only one who's actively in any kind of combat at this point. So the rest of you are catching up on what's going on when you get back upstairs. So Hamorna, everybody else won't be in this round because they're just getting upstairs, and they will just be getting into the room. So what is your plan?
My plan, I'm going to bite and claw both the red pink and the pink.
All right. Go ahead and give me an initiative, please.
Well, that's an 8.
All right. So that puts you on par with them. So the way I'm going to handle this time is you're going to get to go first. Okay.
Hold on. It didn't register. There you go.
What about Tyrig?
That's okay. I saw the
Tyrig?
number. He
Tyrig-
has been staying out of this one.
Oh, okay.
He has
No, I've
stated
been
that he
letting.
has
Yeah,
stayed out, so.
she ran in. I see blood and stuff going everywhere. I mean, and nobody's asked why I'm sitting back, so it's none of your damn business,
Oh, okay.
motherfucker. Yeah, see, yeah.
Yeah, what's going on here? Okay, so back to what I was saying, Hamona. You're going to get to go first on this one, but because they're all keyed in that something's going on at this point, and since you're all on the same initiative level, if you hit, I'm going to have their penalty because
Okay.
they will have an idea where you are. But you get to go first, and you said you're going to attack against pink and red pink, so please do.
All right, so the first one is a bite. It's going to go for the red pink. That's a 16.
That is a hit.
Okay, that's 1d6 plus 3, so that's 6.
Right. That is enough to take it down.
Okay, and then the next two are going to be a claw. So here's the first claw. That's a 13.
That is a miss.
And the second claw is a 6.
That is also a miss.
Okay. And then I am going to go back over here against this wall.
Okay. Well, I'm still going to give them that same, especially the pink one, since he was right there as you were attacking on him. So
That's
we're
fine.
going to start with Pink, who's going to take a slash with his short sword. I say that is probably a miss.
Correct.
All right. Let's go with Purple, who's going to kind of move down into the area and take a swing. That is a critical failure, I do believe.
Yes.
So with a critical failure, we'll come back to what happens between Purple and Pink at this point. All right. Moving up, we've got Red, Yellow, miss. Red, Orange, miss. These guys are, none of these goblins can hit you.
Are you sure your macro's doing a D20 and not a D10?
It is doing a D20, or I wouldn't have gotten the 18 I got earlier.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
But thank you for asking. It is the same macro. All right. So Purple came down, took a swing blindly, moving into the area, got a critical failure. Critical failures for 2E, there's a lot of DM, what do you do with this when it's a failure? 5E, we would tend to do, you would damage something else. 2E, they tend to lean towards breaking a weapon or something. But in this case, I'm going to go old school with it and say he's just swinging wildly. I'm going to see how much damage he does to Pink. That is 1 point of damage. Pink is the one you had slammed into and cut and bit earlier. He had but 1 hit point left. So Purple comes down, slashes across him, and goes, oops. Well, in Goblin goes, oops. All right. So Pink is now down. As the rest of you enter this room that is dimly lit, in the distance, you can see several goblins, first off, getting slashed and falling to the ground. And then you see one of the purple ones come up and stab one of his partners, who drops to the ground. There are 4 goblins at the end of the room. Chirig is standing kind of blocking this wide hallway. Hamorna's nowhere to be seen, as usual. What do you like to do?
Well, I can hear the combat, so I'm going to go in swinging.
So before anybody starts to move past, I'm going to put my, well, look. Yeah, the young little thing hasn't done much, and I think she's starting to feel herself. And so why don't we just let her have this one? Let her show, feel like she's contributing, getting in there, doing something. The best thing about a team is when everybody feels like they're at their best. Let's let her find her best.
Oh,
I think that's good. And before we declare actions and move for the next round, so everybody has time to think about it, let's take a break here.
Aye. All right, guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 5.
All right. Welcome back. Where we left off, they had just defeated a water weird downstairs and saved Chariot from drowning, and she was able to rescue her fawn from being thrown. Everyone has made their way back upstairs. Hamorna is currently invisible as a bear, but engaged in combat with 4 goblins. She's taken out 3 of them in the last couple of rounds, and everyone else just jumped into the room. So from that, we've had 1 round with everybody in the room, so everybody's here now, pretty much has an idea what's going on. What would y'all like to do?
Oh, and just for the audience's thing, obviously, Chelsea has had to go to work, sadly.
Yes.
Which
Thank
is why
you,
I
please.
have now hid her camera.
She's hiding with the fawn.
I'm not one to pass up the opportunity to watch a good fight, so I guess I'm going to press up there over by Tirig and watch. Yeah.
What's to watch? Hamnora's invisible.
Yeah, but look at the goblins. See that one?
That is quite funny. They are going a little bit crazy.
Yeah, it's almost as good as those little frog things was eating each other.
You're sick in the head, Tin. I like you.
No, I just enjoy some fun, don't you?
Ah, absolutely. Which is why I said I like you.
You said I was sick in the head,
It's more of a,
but I like me too.
it's a more an endearing thing. You know.
Oh. Wait,
It's
in
like a-
deer? Wait, no.
I'm
Your
just
sister's the
confu-
one with a deer.
Oh. Just forget I said
Meanwhile, while
anything.
this conversation is going on, Hamorna, these goblins are not looking friendly towards you, and I assume you're not looking friendly towards them.
No,
What is your plan?
I'm actually going to move back a little further, and I do want to polymorph into the tiger that I had mentioned earlier, and that will be my turn.
Excellent. All right. Just a second. My audio is now acting a little funny. Let me check my speaker volume. Yeah, I
You're
see what
crazy,
happened.
man.
Okay, good. Now I can hear everyone. All right. Okay, so you're moving up there. The goblins are going to just generalize, try to attack. Is anybody else jumping into middle of this fray?
We were told not to.
I will.
You were no, you were not told to. It was suggested.
I'm going to pick up my 2 cookeries that I threw at the other goblins earlier.
Okay, very good.
Wipe them off and
Ulfgar,
then
you
take a
said
seat.
something. All right, Ulfgar, you had said
If you
something.
recall, I
missed it,
said,
sorry.
why don't we? I didn't say don't get the fuck in there.
I will move closer, but abide by the suggestion.
Right. So to clarify the room that you're standing in at the moment, that pile of stuff that's next to Ulfgar, that's basically the goblins' barracks, their little restroom. So they've got not restroom, resting room. That came across totally wrong.
Well, no, you make a good point. Everybody calls it a restroom. I ain't never seen nobody go in there to rest.
And now you know. So, and being goblins, they may actually use it for that purpose too. I mean, they're not the cleanliest, so, although they
That's
get a bad
probably
rap.
this
so.
over here.
All right. So you've got a fire pit there with the embers dying out. There's a few pots and things across it, some metal skewers with meat on them and stuff. But going away from that, back to the important thing happening in the room, Hamorna, you have moved, you have changed into a tiger. The rest of these guys have no idea that you have moved. But they're still going to be slashing around, moving, and trying. So again, they're at the -4 for any chance of actually finding you and hitting, but they are going to try because they don't know what the heck's going on. So first roll, that's a miss. A miss. Oh my. I am rolling single digits.
You know what I mean,
every
right?
time.
So you need to check. Yeah, you need to check those fucking macros.
So there's another
it is.
fail.
I mean, there it is. It is the same macro.
I'm just hovering over it. It is a 1d20. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it is the correct macro. I'm just I got tier. See, that's why he's not rolling. He's not doing anything that requires a roll. He's rolling them all to me.
But this is the week that he should be rolling.
No. He needs a chance to reset them by not rolling.
That's exactly it. I'm like, listen, you're like, do you want to roll for that? And I'm going, no, I don't. I'm good. Thank you.
No, I don't.
No,
Okay,
why don't you just fuck off?
One of those was a crit fail.
Yes, the crit fail. He goes to hit it, sling, and he smacks his blade against the side of the cave, and it just snaps right off.
Please tell me that was purple again.
It is. It's red purple. He looks at it, drops the blade, reaches back, and pulls out a sling. That is it for that round. Amora, what is your intention?
My intention is I am going to go for purple. And I'm going to bite claw.
All right.
Oh, that didn't work.
Yep, I see the 6. But I'll figure out what's going on with roll 20 and why it's doing this. I don't know, because some people can roll and it does it, some can't.
No, I clicked on the wrong token. When I
well, that would do it.
When I was aiming for, I clicked on it, and that's why it set it different.
Okay. We were going to come in at a 6/6. I give players advantage on those when they're the same, unless there's some mitigating circumstance. You're invisible, so you go first. What's up?
Okay, so I'm going to bite first, and then I'm going to
Okay.
claw. So here's
All
for
right.
the bite. That's a 16.
That's a hit.
Okay, and that is for the bite is 2d6. That's a 10.
He is down. So if you want to take your additional attack actions against something else, you can, but that is going to move you to the bottom of initiative because you're changing your target.
That's fine. I will go for the closest one then, which is the red yellow. But I'll go.
That's
from
what I'm seeing is red yellow. Yep. Okay. So the other guys get their chance to swing around and miss crazily. I'm sure that's going to happen again. Oh, well, in that case, it's a 12. That's still a miss, but at least they're getting better rolls. That's a 16.
That does not hit. I'm a 17.
All right. You cursed my die with that one. All right. So all three of them are again swinging wildly and just missing completely. And actually, because they're swinging wildly, I am going to just move them. I'm going to close my eye. If I put somebody in a wall, let me know. I'm just moving them randomly around the room. So the ones who are still alive. So
is it the creature's armor class you use for this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Creatures aren't. We had this discussion as you'd stepped away. Creatures AC, but players HP.
Yeah,
because you don't get an HP stack bonus
No.
with this,
No.
like you do in 5e. So cool.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So
That round.
back around. I'm going to target the red yellow with my 2 claws. So to hit. Oh, wait.
Yep. Let's just see what order we get here as we're all milling about. All right.
Okay.
That is a 2. So you are definitely up and you're going for red yellow with claw, you said?
Yes, but you told me the claw would be at the end of the previous turn.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. You're right. Sorry. That was my bad. Yes. Go ahead and do. Then
Okay.
we'll
so
take this
here,
initiative for the next round. Go ahead.
Here, I'll just do the 2 claws together. 1, 2, so 12 and 20. One of them
12
is a crit,
misses, 20 hits. The crit
and that
hits.
one's a crit hit, which is 2 dice, right?
Double the dice. Yep. Double the dice.
Okay, and then for that, it's 2d8 then. Okay, so that's a total of 8 on red yellow.
All right. It is still up.
Okay. And for this new turn, I was going to now target the red purple.
Okay. Very good.
Okay.
With all 3 or?
With all 3.
Okay.
All right. So for the bite first, that's a 15.
Hit.
Okay. And that's 2d6. That's a 5 plus 3, right?
Down.
Okay.
That one is down.
Depends what the
Okay.
strength is of the tiger.
Oh, sorry. The tiger's strength is an 18.
Oh, same. Okay.
Mhm.
Yep. All right.
Okay. And I guess
So-
I will do end of my turn. I'm gonna target I'm gonna change target for the 2 claws for the red orange.
Okay. Very good. So each of them is going to take a swing in the air. By the way, the one with the sling is the one that broke his sword is the one you just dropped. So there's no sling. That's a 10, which is a miss. That is a 12, which is a miss.
Okay. And then for the 2 claw marks, that's a 4
That's
and
a
a
miss.
9.
That's a miss. Thank heavens somebody else gets a bad roll.
But that puts me over here.
If you don't roll, you can't lose.
That is true. So I got to ask, as a lion or a bear, are you making any noises as you make these attacks? Are you growling or howling or anything at them?
I am probably growling a little bit when I do the bites.
Okay. I just want to kind of get an idea what the goblins are hearing at this point as this is going on.
Oh yeah,
All right,
definitely
next-
growling with the bites.
All right, next round.
All right, I'm gonna stay where I'm at and go for the red orange.
All right.
Did it roll? Yes.
And yes, it did. Yes, it did. And I'm sorry, I was looking something up. They are pretty far down the line there. So go ahead and do your attacks.
Okay, so first is the bite. That's a 7.
That's a miss.
And then claw is a 4.
Miss.
That's a miss. And claw, that's a 15.
That's a hit.
Okay. That's 1d8. That's a 1 plus 3, so a total of 4.
4. All right.
And then
That definitely does some damage, but still up.
I am going to back up.
All right.
I'm not a bear anymore. I'm a tiger.
Very good. First thing I'm going to do at the moment is a morale check. All right. So seeing what's going on, the red yellow looks over at the other one and says, Ervesharak, and turns and books it down the hallway, the same path the other one did, and is just going to take off out of the room. The other one, being somewhat more sturdy stuff, takes his blade, looks around for a minute, just kind of, and just does a big wide slash with it. Let's see if he hits anything. That is going to be an absolute miss, as he takes a step forward when he does that. And he's slashing, and this is going to give him a moment to look over. And at this point, he catches sight of Tirig. They have been so focused, none of them have seen anyone else in the room. And he is going to look over at them. Bazivesh. All right, next round.
Okay, I am going after the red orange that's still here.
All right. I have a feeling he's not going to get a 1 on initiative, so go ahead and go.
All right, I'm going
He will
for
go after you should he survive.
Yep. Okay, so I'm going for a bite, claw, claw. Here's the bite. That's a 16.
That's a hit.
Okay, and that is 2d6. That's a 7 plus 3, so
He's-
10.
He is down.
Okay.
Hamona, you have cleared out an entire room of goblins all by yourself.
I am going to drop my invisibility, go walk over in front of everybody, and I'm going to start looking at, I guess, the bleeding spot I have.
All right. I'm not going to ask where it is. We're just going to assume it's on a paw.
Yeah, or maybe the front shoulder.
Yep. All right. Very good.
All right, which way are we going?
I don't know, but that was really a lot of fun to watch. You know, I didn't realize that when the teeth go in, it's kind of like little bolts.
Well, yeah, that's tends to be the case. Tends to be the case.
Well, I just never had the chance to see it so clear.
The others, they fled north, left down that passage. Does anyone speak Goblin?
Oh,
do
not even a lick.
Well, let's follow them, I suppose.
Oh, that would make the most sense, but I would also like to probably stick behind a little bit back because we got another path there, and that can go anywhere from nowhere to somewhere very bad. So I want to make sure we're covering our rear. We can see what's ahead. We can't see from behind. So
I'll go and have a wee
Ulfgar.
look.
Ulfgar's waiting for Chariot to make sure Chariot is with the group and does not go off and stay back by herself with the fawn.
Would she do that? Right. I'm going to take these goblin corpses and move them out of the way a little bit. So just to make it a little easier to navigate around here. So
I'm going to look both directions.
You're not a big fan of goblins, are you?
let's open that up a little bit. All right.
I cock my head at Gil.
Well, I just mean to say, I've never seen you go after somebody quite so hard as that. That's why I'm figuring you must got some trouble with them.
Revenant, as you move into the main area, you catch this feeling of a draft. So there's definitely some airflow coming. The air seems to be flowing out from over this direction. And it's not a strong thing, but it's like if there's probably a wind outside, you're getting some airflow through here. And it's, for the most part, it's a fairly fresh blast of air that's coming through. Definitely not like anything you smelled down before or anywhere else.
Was that from the east? Because I didn't see your ping. So.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I'm pinging right there. Yep.
I will hide in
hallway
shadows. Let me hide in shadows. Which with a success. And I move silently. Yes. I'm going to have a quick tiptoe down here. Like a little fast tiptoe down to the west, to the east. Just to see if I can see where this goes.
Right. And what you see as you pass these areas, you can tell people have been digging in here. It looks like somebody digging out spaces. As you're going by, most of them seem pretty old. But as you pass one, it looks like there's fresh rock fall in this one. And you just get this odd, as you walk by this last chamber over here, this farthest one, it looks like something's done something in here recently. And you can see in the far wall like a crack, like something's just sheared and pulled open a bit of it. And you get this sudden feeling of just weight, just this very heavy feeling.
Dread.
Maybe.
Noted. Can I see anything down the end of the tunnel? I'm trying
let me
to
go
follow
ahead and
the
reveal
draft
that.
to see if it's actually an extract.
All right. You can see that this opens up into a bit of a room. But from where you're at, you can't, it's a room, but you can't see a lot more than that at the moment from where you're at.
And is this quite light in here? Is this the way the light is, or
this is one of those areas that's got the dim light from the fungus? Yeah.
Okay. I'll look back to the group. I'll head back to here, look back to the group, and I'll just wave them down. If they see me or not.
They should be able to. There's enough.
yeah, I should be able to see from that distance. Well, I would have moved up to here anyway.
I'm going to polymorph back into myself and I'm going to say, can I sit on someone's shoulder, please? I'm kind of hurting.
You don't mind.
And if you'd like, you can sit on Goat. Goat will take you where you need to go.
Goat. Oh, yeah, goat. Can I sit on goat? Thank you. And I'll go sit on goat.
So you've definitely seen Raven and kind of, hey, trying to get your attention down here.
I'll move up to him.
In this shaft here, I get this real sense of dread.
I'm sense evil.
Eric, as you approach this, when he says that and you feel it, you get this just feeling of malice. It's not just evil. This is evil with intent.
Before he says anything, I'll be like, it's making I'm getting goosebumps. I don't like it.
Oh, yeah. Now you know what? Your goosebumps are right on there, friend. Yeah, right down that way is something pretty ugly.
While this
Feel
is
it
while they're
stings
having
the
this-
nostrils.
while this is happening, what are the rest of you doing?
My directive was to stay behind Gil. I will do so. So wherever, if he follows, I will follow.
I'm sitting on goat, so wherever goat is. I believe goat does follow Tirig at some
Yeah,
point.
usually within 10 to 15 feet at the most.
Okay.
I just lost track of his token.
What do you think it is?
I don't see it either. Oh, there it is.
I moved it. I got it.
Great. Okay. So I'm gonna, okay. Chariot, I assume, is just going to keep with the group. Probably in
Wolfgar
the
will
safe
drag her along
proximity
if
of,
we need to.
yeah. All right, great. So again, as you approach this area, you see these areas that look like these were mines that were started and abandoned. So they dug in about 20, 30 feet and probably didn't find anything especially great, so they stopped. But the fourth one, again, it goes about the same depth, and then there's this thin crack in the wall that is emanating this feeling of darkness.
I nudge Tirig forward. Wow, you're the guy that knows about evil. What is it?
All right. Yeah, I've got no problem. Just make sure somebody watches our rear in case those two upstanding turds come back. So I'm just going to keep moving forward slowly as the room reveals itself.
Oh, you're going the wrong way.
I'm going the wrong way.
Where you going? That's it.
Okay, so I will check the wall.
Tirig explodes.
All right. As you move in and get down and look at this, you can see that it's a crack. It's maybe 1 inch to 2 inches wide. It goes fairly deep in, and then you can see that it opens up into something on the other side of this. And the room has been worked. The stonework on it, dwarven stonework, obviously. Yeah. This looks a bit like dwarven stonework, but not as clean. Maybe it's not done. Maybe it looks like somebody was a dwarf doing this work with subpar tools, which, that's just not the dwarven way. You can make out some carved runes, just barely make out pieces of them in this distant room through this very faded light. Give me an intelligence check for your investigation of this.
Oh man, he's making me roll. All right, here we go.
Hey, I'm going to get 1 roll out of you today, dadgummit.
And I did it.
And it's a good roll. All right.
No, remember, closer to 1 is good, is the better. Remember? We decided that.
Yep. As you're looking through, and you see a piece of rock that matches more that inner chamber than the crack in this wall, and you're able to take your blade and just kind of scooch it out a little bit at a time and pull it back, and you end up with a piece of rock about 3 inches in diameter, but it's not round, it's rough shaped, fairly thin, and it has something carved on it. It would have been part of a bigger piece. What you're getting looks like maybe half of a circle, another half of a circle slightly larger, and then some lines, almost like if you're looking at a drawing of an eye and somebody did the eyelashes above it, something like that. You get a view of that.
Okay. What are the runes that I can see say? And they better not say the way is shut.
Give me another intelligence check, and let's see if this is anything.
Yeah, I feel like that first one was good enough
to you.
Oh, it's a crit.
A good one.
I crit win, I guess.
Right.
What is a 1? Is a crit 1 a success and a 20 is a failure on this? I'm very confused.
Yeah, it is actually reversed on this, but hey.
Hey, then I
look
crit.
At this, as you're looking through at, yes, you did, and I'm going to pay it off as best I can. You're looking through, and again, you can't get a clear view of the entire rune because you're looking through this little tiny crack in the wall. But you've seen runes like this. You don't know what they say, but in your training early on, as you were headed up to the Eyrie to do your basically your grunt work to earn your right to learn to fly, these were built on the edge of an old cliffside that had been a temple many, many centuries ago. We're talking old Flanaess, back in the old wars, back when the druids still walked, the old druids of Flan. And you recognize the style of these symbols. They're very old. Unfortunately, you don't know the meaning of them because the glyphs have changed over time. But whoever made these, this chamber was made centuries ago.
Is it am I able to get in there?
No, it's just a small crack.
Okay. Looking in there, do I see any other way in? Do I see like a path leading in from the left or the right, or
from where you're looking? No, you do not.
What you trying?
No. So, and the evil's coming from within there. Yes.
Yes, you feel it coming from within there as you kind of, you've been down on the ground crouching through the thing. As you kind of stretch a little bit, it's almost like a squirrel whiplash moment as you feel the evil here, but then all of a sudden you feel something behind you.
Then I will quickly whiplash around and say, behind, and just point off in the general direction. Was it more left or right? How am I feeling it?
I'm going to say it's going to be coming from back up this way.
So back the way we were?
So, yep, back the way you
were.
I
will say, I'll turn around and be like, while I'm putting that in my bag, I'll just say, well, we got friends coming in from behind us here.
As you turn and your attention is drawn back behind, 20 goblins pour through the entrance up here into the room, immediately fall to the ground and bow, kowtow, head to the ground as this red-haired dwarf walks into the room, looks across all of you. So, you're the troublemakers in my mind. What do you want here?
I'm hidden, so
I'm in a corner right now. I haven't come out yet.
Yeah. So
You
basically,
see.
he's talking to Goat, Hamorna, Chariot, and Ulfgar and Gil. Gil, you're allowed down the hallway, but you would probably see this.
Go get him, Ulfgar. Just remember, if they ask if you're a god, you say yes.
Yes.
Ulfgar's saying we're here on a divine quest.
Who the hell are you?
The aristocrats.
Oh gosh.
Slowly shrinking in the gigantic saddle that's on Goat. And I am trying to move so slowly she doesn't notice me.
So I got to ask real quick, that obelisk that you picked up downstairs, who has it?
Chelsea.
Chariot.
All right. Well, unfortunately, she's not here. So I guess you guys don't know. Continue on.
That tracks. I don't know if we'd know whether she was here or not if she'd tell us.
That's why I can't say. I know, Jail.
You can call me the Traveler.
Traveler. I am Basili Arak, and as he says this, all of the goblins repeat in unison, Basili Arak, Basili Arak. And that is where we will end this week, and we will pick up next time.
Of course.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm sure that's fine. It's usually good when people bow and chant names. I trust this man inherently.
Oh, how could you not? How could you not?
Well, yeah. I mean, look, all the goblins seem to trust him. He must be doing something right.
Anyway, we'll be back next week, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you soon.